Diamond, Vin, Reggie, and Amanda. And Moses. I was gonna save Amanda for last, but I think Moses needs to be last. Oh, wait, no. We're just straight up going for Moses.
Well,
Not a peep.
guess I'm not surprised. Would you come looking for us if you were her?
Well, yes.
This is a go to your friends situation. Yeah.
Maybe we should go easy on her. Wait for her to pick up the pieces.
In the meantime,
Take your time. I'll be here when you're done.
I want to check on how everyone's doing first.
It's a weird question, but is anyone else still really fucked up from that storm? Oh, damn, wait. If this is like now a combined timeline, Amanda now has a memory that we made out, but also memory that she just wanted to be friends. Oh well. Cause my brain is just not operating right, and I'm not sure what to tell someone I just became really close to. Maybe it's worth asking yourself what you want and be honest with them about that. Reggie, that is a very elegant. Moses is the goat. Moses is the goat. Not gonna lie, bro. That is a very elegant solution. Yeah, like, even if the circumstances don't make sense, your feelings do, you know? Reggie coming in clutch with good advice, question mark, question mark, question mark? Now he just needs to take it himself. Mood right now, Schrodinger opening that box and finding his cat miraculously alive. Moses, did something happen to you in that storm? Because if so, I am not about to take over your classes. I love when you talk all sciencey almost as much as I love that you weren't hurt in the storm.
Told you it was Schrodinger's cat.
You did. If anyone has answers about that storm last week, please let your girl know because that was wild. Hey, I'll understand if you say no, but I'm definitely going to run some experiments and I could use another pair of hands. Bet, just say when and where we can compare notes. Cool, I'll be in touch. Okay, cool. So we're gonna obviously talk to my GF last. Um, we'll talk to
Max.
the jabronis first.
Sorry, You're gonna explain what happened, right?
Hey. We okay?
What do you think it all means? Why you? Or Safi?
I don't know. Still figuring it out. Just gonna say I don't know. I haven't even begun to figure it out.
I used to ask myself stuff like that all the time.
Come up with any answers?
No. But I did fuck up a lot of my relationships in the process. Wouldn't recommend it.
How are we supposed to walk around knowing something like that could happen?
Just like you handle the regular world, you survived once. Just like you handle the regular
You already
world.
handle that. Every day. Anything could happen at any moment. You could be hit by a car. Struck by lightning.
Is this your pep talk?
Man, fuck you, bitch. The fuck? Hell nah. You know what, Kevin? I'm on your side. Diamond's a bitch now. Oh shit. This got posted. Much has been written about the proverbial calm before the storm, yet what of the calm that follows? Coming to terms with the enormity of existential dread when you survived and are left to pick up the pieces of your life, yet like Prospero, the tempest sends me out into the unknown. The mystery is the point, I suppose. I only hope I'm brave enough to face whatever may come ahead on. That may come head on. To that end, I'm working on a statement that addresses the claims made about me at the recent Krampus on Campus event. Please extend your grace to me and to all of us as I choose the right words. The user has turned off comments on this post. Fucking bitch ass nigga.
You're the one who's been texting me for days.
Well, you're the only person who was there. Who else am I gonna text?
Max was there.
Max has stuff. I didn't want to bother her.
You don't have any trouble bothering me.
Are you complaining?
No?
That's what's up, Vin. Oh, Gwen? Very interesting.
I can't hear that humming sound anymore. There's only one world now. No more doorways to other timelines.
Alright, let's talk to Gwen.
Some weather we're having, am I right?
Hope that wasn't the grand explanation you promised us.
Hey, isn't eloquence your job? I just take the photos.
I felt how much she hated me, Max. It was terrifying. And disappointing.
Well, you did deserve it. This happened because of Yasmin. It did also happen because of Yasmin. Yeah.
Yasmin played everyone against each other, Gwen. She used you.
This is true.
I don't think I've ever felt like such a mark.
It's in the past now.
I hope so. Oh, one more thing. That video footage of me, that was Safi, right?
Yeah.
Fuck. That girl never does anything halfway. Neither do you, now that I think about it. Anyway, I talked to the committee that fired me. There's enough weird shit that's happened. I think I can argue my way back in. I failed Safi. But there's other students here I can still support.
Right on.
I won't just let it go.
See, this is
Glad
like...
to hear it.
See, this is how, like, characters redeem themselves. Like, Yasmin and Loretta fucking suck. But Vin and Gwen, like, they're taking the appropriate steps. You know? So that's why, like, I have more grace for them. Because I'm like, you know what? They're trying. Although, I guess now, Yasmin and Loretta, in a way, are trying. But Vin and Gwen, like, you know, were making better efforts and sooner. Like, you know. And still continue to, like, whatever. It doesn't matter. Like, point is, like, right on, Gwen. Good shit. Well, I made it, survived. Not only me, but everyone. Not like before, something has been restored, but I don't want to jinx it by naming it. I don't know what they'll remember or what scars, if any, they'll take from this. I've got more than enough myself. And Safi, who knows who she'll be when I see her again? Who knows who I'll be? But I do know I'll be looking forward to that day. Bro, I hope, man, if they give us like a time skip right at the end when it shows she comes back, and if she has Sean and she's flanked by Sean and Daniel and Alex, I'm popping off, bro. I promise you, I'm popping off, bro. That's gonna be like Avengers Endgame level shit, bro.
Hey, Max. Our Lady of the Storm.
Wow, let's not do that. How are you guys holding up?
Oh, My whole world has been rocked. You rocked my world.
I remember a bunch of things happening that I plan to repress until I have a spectacular nervous breakdown at age 40.
I'm dead. Funny as always, Vin. Or cheeky as always. Lean on each other. Try therapy. I would say lean on each other because, like, how do you explain this to a therapist? They're gonna think you're crazy, but you guys can actually relate to this situation because
At
you know
least
what happened.
you're in this together.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. I don't know what I would have done if I was there by myself.
For now, I just want to get through this election.
Oh, right. The Abraxas election. So you're not stepping down?
I'd ask how you know that, but at this point, Caulfield, if you grew another head, I wouldn't even blink.
I'll get right on that.
Oh shit, Safi. The water is rising. Vengeance is a living thing. It breathes and bleeds, starves and hungers. I wear a cloth of mourning, suffocating, and it's black. Silence is also a blunt weapon, also a poison, also a noose. The user has turned off comments on this post. Okay.
That storm seemed kind of evil, all I'm saying.
Hey, Diamond. I'd like to get a photo for the end of the year. Mind if I...
Okay.
I was hoping she'd be a little more enthused, but...
So much going on behind that faint smile. I only wish I knew what.
Do you blame Safi for what happened?
I just want to know she's okay.
Not an answer.
It's complicated. There's so much she didn't tell me. Or maybe she tried and I didn't pick up on it.
Doesn't mean any of this is your fault. You're the most empathetic person I know, Moses.
What a glazer, bro. She's saying all this shit 'cause she has a crush
Everything's
on
changing
him.
so fast.
I'm about to expose you. I'm not
sure
gonna
what I'll
lie.
do when you graduate.
Hey Moses, she has a crush on
You've
you,
got
even
Tony.
Tony's not you.
What do you mean?
Yeah, bro, tell
Nobody
Moses.
keeps me on
Tell
task like
yo,
you.
Moses got
You're the
a
only
crush
reason
on
I
her,
get
even
anything
though
done.
you be good, you be
Oh.
what's the word
Hey,
I'm looking
If
for?
something happened in the storm,
Glupping
if you
some
wanna talk
willies
about
or
anything,
eating
I'm
tons
fine, alright?
of hot dog contests. Is that how that works?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to snap. This whole thing's got me weirded out.
it's okay. I argue with my siblings all the time. You're a lot like my sister.
damn, sister zone.
Oh. She keeps you on task too?
In her own way. I'm gonna miss you, Diamond.
I've got another year. Calm down.
Time goes by really fast, though.
What do you say to a picture? For old time's sake?
Moses has hypothermia.
Hmm?
And now, crippling anxiety.
I'm dead.
I can never have enough shots of Moses. Smile like when we saw that meteor shower on the roof.
I couldn't smile. My face was frozen.
Just do it, you big doof.
The goat. Real. Fitting that he chose a career in astronomy. That smile could light up a galaxy. Alright, it's time to talk to my boo thing.
So you're Super Max. Guess your secret identity's gone, huh?
I wanted to tell you.
But you couldn't. Just like with the Maya thing. Any more secrets, or do I finally get to know you now?
There's more. Would you have believed me? Well, I could have made her believe me. You know, same way we do with Moses. But yeah, there's more.
I don't know. This isn't my first time seeing a storm like this. It's not super easy to explain.
It is pretty insane. You know, I remember rejecting you.
Oh,
Then you
fuck.
just found a version of me that still wanted you.
Bitch, I told you, like...
A pretty cool trick. But kind of fucked up.
Bro, I told you I was
Where
cool.
does
We
that
should
leave
just...
us? I'd understand.
Like,
if
you were
this
trying to
changes
feel
things.
for me, being like... Hold on, bro. You were trying to feel for me, talking about, oh, you know, like, Sophia just died. I don't think we should move into a relationship. Bitch, you're not me, bro. If I want to move into a relationship, like, even though some fucking pretty impactful shit is happening in my life, like, I can do that. I can make that decision for myself. Why are you making that decision? Like, I appreciate the consideration, but then if I tell you, no, it's good, like, we're cool, we can just continue from where we left off, like, then that should fucking be it. Why are you making the decision for the both of us? So you know what? Since you wanted to make your own decision for you and I, guess what I did? I made my own decision and had the fun that I wanted from you that you said I shouldn't have. Fuck you, bro. Like, whatever. I'm standing on business. What about it, bro? What about it? That's right.
I don't know if I can answer that.
That's right.
now.
That's right. I'm standing on business.
Oh, so you
All of
want
this
want me to come over
scares
to your
the shit
house?
out of me,
Okay.
honestly.
I'm dead.
If it weren't you, I don't know how down I would be to play Lois Lane. But it is you. And I like you.
Alright, so we're gonna kiss. You know that kiss felt good now that you have the memory of it, you know?
I think I need time to sort out my shit. Give me a little. And then who knows? Maybe you can win me back.
Damn. I'm going to another timeline, find
Challenge
another
accepted.
Amanda. Fuck this. Hell nah. Whatever, bitch. You was lame anyway. Nah, I'm just kidding. But,
I think that's everyone. Okay, Moses. Let's give them the talk.
oh, let's take a snapshot of my girl, though.
One more photo for the road?
Sure. You keep at this, I'm gonna have to start charging a modeling fee.
Ha ha.
Well, Barney, you know they all say, "Homies over hoes, homies over hoes."
no, do the whole, man. Do the whole, man.
Don't worry, bro. We'll listen to the rest of it at your place tonight.
Get away from
Say
me.
cheese.
I will
Bro,
not.
what do you mean it's a good song? It's "Homies Over Hoes." It's from Gangstalicious. What? Why
Oh,
are you hitting
fuck.
on Gangstalicious, bro? He's a real G.
Hold on.
Pose
know what I'm
like
saying,
you're
bro?
lost in thought.
Hold on. We gotta retake
Ah.
this.
I've got a lot to think about.
We gotta retake this. Okay. Got it. And then double exposure. Okay. Then we have her thoughtful.
Give me the thinker.
And then we zoom in on this thing. Yup, perfect. Alright, yeah, this is how the picture's supposed to come out. Yeah, this is the one. Yup, right there. Boom. Boom, baby. That's the one. Don't think I'll ever get tired of this face. Alright, cool. Alright, let's talk to Moses. Hey, Diamond, can you beat it? Oh, yeah, she left. Alright, bet.
Everyone's pretty shell-shocked.
Yep.
How about you? Still excited to have double memories?
I can't be the only one. Seriously? Come on, it's fascinating. What if Safi really does come back? She did some terrible things, Max. And you basically gave her your seal of approval.
It was justified. People can change. Well, people can change. It was also justified, though. But I'm gonna say people could change. It's kind of crazy that, like, you're seeing her like this, though. Like, that she did some terrible things. Like, if it wasn't justified, though. You know? I don't know if I want to say people can change now. No, I kind of want to stand on business for her and say it was justified. The shit that she did, like, her mom treated her awfully. And then, like, the people closest around her, Gwen, Vin, and Lucas, like, they all betrayed her in one way or another. You know?
Oh,
Like,
Randy, you're forgetting the one thing
what
in the situation.
was that?
I did betray her.
I'm dead, bro.
That's right. You ever thought of that?
Facts. I don't know what I want to
Yeah.
answer here. It was justified or people can change.
I don't think it's gonna change anything. You're right at the end.
Yeah.
You know what? Just get with it and slobber dog him.
What? What's
What do you mean,
wrong with you?
What? Nothing's gonna change, like I said.
I'm dead. Rasai just gotta give a fucking blowjob?
You know, sometimes when you experience something extreme, the most outlandish task sometimes could be the most helpful.
What the fuck, Kevin? I don't know what I want to say here, though, like, for real. Hold on. Because I'm not gonna say people can change if she was bad. She wasn't bad.
Well,
She
no, the
was
thing
just...
is, if you think about the other context, like, she was, goody, but then she did change because the overall arc. So, people can change. It can be used and be vice versa. One can be, oh, he was bad, but he changed to good, like Vegeta, or like I said, vice versa. It could be someone like good, like who can I think that was like a good guy that turned to evil? Dark Vader. I guess yeah,
Yeah.
Dark Vader.
Yeah. Even
Like
though he
yeah, bro. He was
turns good
he was
again.
supposed to be the chosen one. Then he killed a bunch of children.
I'm gonna say it was justified. I'm gonna say it was justified.
Okay.
Safi did what she had to do. No one was going to listen to her unless she made them.
Yeah, I know. I get that. I'm just worried this isn't the type of door that you can close.
Hey, we're a team, right? I'll handle it with you. No more hiding or running away.
Do you think you'll ever go back to Arcadia Bay?
It's finally starting to make
Yeah.
sense.
One day.
I never knew what to say when they'd say to call a friend. But I think it's starting to make sense. And I'll try to get it right. To have you on my side, I feel fine some days. I just wanna get it right.
I think it's time I explained a few things.
I'm just gonna tell them I have powers. But I can't use those powers anymore now that we're in the same timeline. Like, Now the both timelines like merge. Like there's no way of me proving it unless I try and use my
It
rewind
won't always
power.
make sense. And I'm not proud of every decision I made.
But hey, you know, they're the ones I made.
Why is everyone tilting their heads?
It's the truth.
Everyone's just tilting their heads like, whoa, what?
What's coming next is going to be difficult
What is coming next?
for all of us. But we're going to get through it together. I promise.
I just wanna get it right. And I know that I won't have to
This time,
try sometimes.
I'm not going anywhere.
And I won't forget it, you won't forget me, hopefully. And I won't regret ever holding you this closely. And I won't forget it, you won't forget me, hopefully. And I won't regret ever holding you this
Nope,
closely.
that's the end.
And I'll try to get it right. To have you on my side, I feel fine. Some days, I just wanna get it right. And I know that I won't have to try sometimes.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't know why I'm
The credits, dude. Don't you want to read them?
no. I'm not all too satisfied with the ending.
No, that's what happens with these sort of games.
No, not necessarily because like, well, let's see. Wait, hold on. Wait, okay, maybe I spoke too soon. Please give me the cutscene I was talking about. Who is this? Diamond is nose bleeding? Is she gonna have powers?
Shit. Shit.
She having
We're gonna have to
powers?
get you a blood transfusion.
What the fuck are you doing here?
You remember me. That's flattering. I've seen nosebleeds like that before. So you can run, or you can follow me and get some answers. Your choice.
I think that's an over-exaggeration. Just because someone has a nosebleed doesn't mean they have powers.
But I guess it's like an indicator because, like, you know, she nosebleed when she was overusing her powers, and Max also has nosebleed. Max Caulfield will return. Wait, what? Will return what? Is there another game coming out?
I guess you have to wait.
Okay, well, okay. Now that we really saw the ending, right? Now I can go back to my statement, which is, I'm not gonna lie, like, the ending kind of fell a little flat. I liked the ending in Life is Strange 1 and 2 a lot better than this. I felt like the endings in Life is Strange 1 and 2 were like pretty heavy. That kind of like just put that final like strong period at the end of the sentence or exclamation point, you know? Whatever. Like, point is, like, I just felt like the game closed off very strong in those two games. Yeah, I want to say the ending for Life is Strange True Colors is that the ending for Life is Strange True Colors is cool and all, but really, like, the alternate endings you can get is just like if the people of the town are on your side or not. It's not anything crazy dramatic, like whether you like, oh, like you kill Chloe or you save or you kill Arcadia Bay, or you know, with Sean and Daniel, like you guys make it to Mexico, or just Daniel makes it to Mexico and you die, or you go to jail and Daniel lives with grandma and grandpa, right? Like, you know, those endings seemed like very like impactfully strong compared to True Colors, right? Here, the ending, it just, I don't know, it was just kind of, especially with all the crazy shit that like was happening, like the build up was cool, but then when it got to this point, it just kind of fell a little flat. I mean, I guess the ending was like closure with talking with all the, which was cool, I guess, you know, like that we got to like hear the thoughts of all the people. You know, we never really got that in the other games. We don't actually get to hear like, you know, what everyone thought when it was all said and done in the other games. But that didn't make this ending good because of that. It was like a nice thing to have, but that's not what I really want. I kind of wanted a dynamic, impactful ending, and I didn't get that. I feel like the ending was just like, oh, do you let Safi stay or do you let her go? And then that was it. And that kind of felt flat in itself because, like, she was being super vague about, like, are you with me or not? Like, I didn't really know what I was with you or not about. I just said agree, like, just to stay in your good graces. But, like, when I made that choice, it didn't really feel like that made any type of difference. It just felt like it was like, okay. And life moved on. As opposed to like when you choose to save Chloe or not, it's like, no, like something big happened. Like, damn, like Chloe died or Arcadia Bay got destroyed. You know, like I didn't feel that with agreeing with her, disagreeing with her. Like, maybe I have to see the disagreeing ending. Maybe, I don't know, something happens there, but yeah, this ending is a little disappointing. It's a little lame. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like this Life is Strange 2 is still the best Life is Strange.
Well, bro, maybe the double exposures were the friends that we made on the way.
You know what, Kevin? You're right, man. The double exposure is the friends we made along the way, bro.
I think for me, I think the deaths may have just just were think putting too much on too many things, and then when they were like, okay, so how we solve? There's like, oh shit, how do we solve this? I think it
Yeah.
was
Yeah, no, you're right. 100% with that. I see that. They had a little bit too much dip in their chip, you know. They were making all these grand things and then they're like, "Wait, but how do we send it home?" Like they were
yeah,
in over their heads is what you're basically saying. Like they were a little bit
yeah,
too ambitious and they just didn't know how to like finish the
yeah,
job. Yeah,
yeah.
I
There's a
see
lot.
that.
There's a bunch of things that they never explained,
Yeah.
and like, oh, who actually killed the Sophie in the Jet universe?
Yep.
What? Where was all? What actually happened to Alderman? I understand that he may have been erased, but wouldn't he also be in that zone as well? If they both touched, like, if the whole world collapsed together, wouldn't he also still be alive?
Yeah, I feel like that's, I feel like that's another reason why I think this ending's a little lackluster, just because, like, there is a lot of unexplained things, a lot of unresolved things as well, like with Alderman. Yeah, like, like he just, damn,
another
that's
thing.
it, he
Also,
died. Like,
yeah, another thing is what Lucas said to Sophie. Did Lucas just straight out say your mother made the calls? Is that it?
like that's for sure something that he said,
Okay,
like,
just was that one.
but it's also like, I don't know, I kind of wish we would have seen exactly what he said, right?
Yeah,
Like that goes back to the whole a lot of unresolved things or a lot of unknown things
I
that they
saw.
didn't,
Okay, going.
yeah, that they didn't just like, that they didn't touch on. And it's like, wait, but like you never gave us an answer to this, or you know, like perspective on this. Yeah, like that's
Yeah,
it's kind of lame.
I was reading a little bit in like the forums about this game, and I saw like an article that was talking about like, oh, the whole reason he did this. Like, yes, he did it to become famous because he probably sucks at writing,
Yeah.
and then he told Yasmin to help him. But then the person brings a good point. It's like, why does Yasmin go so far to defend him? He's not like a well-known author. He's not like bringing out, bestsellers by the year.
I'm
He just
dead.
he just took one person's book,
Well,
and that's it.
part of the reason why I can see why Yasmin helped him out, and it's just because like if word got out that a teacher plagiarized off of their student work, right? Not only would Lucas be getting heat for it, but then she would be put in the hot seat too. Like, you're the principal. This is happening under your watch, you know? So, and then not only that, it would maybe ruin the reputation of the school. And that's just, maybe she didn't want that, like, image and consequence on her, because you saw, like, before heading into her office, all the past presidents or
Yeah.
deans were all males, so she's the first
Mhm.
one. So she feels like if something like that happened on her watch, she's gonna get ridiculed, like, oh, look, you know, this is what happens when a woman runs the school, right? We have
Yeah,
teachers plagiarizing. So she's like, fuck it, you know, like, we'll just sweep it under the rug so that there's no drama pointed on you or me. But that's still fucked up, because, well, now that it's put up to light, it's like, well, leave it to a woman to, like, be deceitful and, like, fucking, you know. So, but that's probably why she, like, stuck out for him and, like, helped him cover
I
things up, you know, like, also for her own sake as well.
I guess, but she could easily have flipped this, and it would have been better. It'd be like, we do not, represent this. We've caught a professor to show that, oh, she's there for a student, and also up Maya, because in that situation, like you say, oh, all of them were past males, but yet she's going so far to protect a male of power who's taking advantage of a female student.
Yeah, 100%.
So it wouldn't make any sense still. And another thing, and like I said before, oh, they could have easily have made her like a star student and be like, here's our bestseller author student, publicity's sake. Oh, come here, and you can also sometimes be like a star student. But
Here's what I'll say to your rebuttal to that. So, like, it's kind of like in the real world, you know, when, like, some type of controversy happens, the company, like, a company or whatever entity will, like, separate themselves and say, like, oh, you know, we don't represent this and this. But people still, like, there's still going to be people that you guys are only saying that because this person got caught or whatever. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like, this was still happening under your watch. People are still gonna, there's still gonna be judgment, you know, around like that. The critics are still gonna be harsh like that. So that's why she, like, still did it, just because, like, she just didn't want any type of conversation, discussion, or any type of, like, negative, like,
I get you, but she could have easily used the same powers on him. Like, she had no problem squashing the rumors about Maya, and then with Dr. Gwen and all of that. She could easily have done all of that to him.
oh, 100%. Yeah,
So,
no.
the kind of makes sense. That's the thing. The person says it would make more sense if he was, an actual author who already had like a bunch of bestsellers, and maybe the
Or
person
if
said,
he
"Oh,
had
maybe he
something
stole like a
against her.
few from the past, so he has like this sort of reputation of like, oh, he's a great author, but in the download, and like in the underground, there's rumors that he's like a snake that he steals. Like that's what the person in the article
Yeah.
was mentioning, and that would be like at least making more sense of why would Yasmin go so far to protect this person.
Or if he had, like, some type of dirt on her as well. Like, if
Like,
Lucas, like had, like, some type of, like, damning information that, like, kind of forced her hand to protect him, then that would also give her more reason. Because I get what you're saying, like,
yeah,
bro, she had all the power. She could have just,
yeah,
like, dealt with the critics, but still, like, taken accountability and, like, you know, been like, hey, you know, we removed this teacher from our faculty. He's gone, right? Like, because they did that to Gwen once
yeah.
they found a picture of her, like, selling drugs, right? Like,
No, it was a video. Remember, it was a
yeah, yeah,
video.
yeah. But point is, they did it to
No, wait,
Gwen.
no, it wasn't a video.
It
No,
was a
it was
video.
witness testimony, wasn't it?
It was a video. It was a video. Because
Oh,
remember, it was
that
in
was
the
witness
USB.
testimony from
It was in a
okay.
USB. It was in a USB, remember?
Oh, that was the one she gathered, not the one that they gave.
No, 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 no,
Like,
no. That
okay.
the USB was given to Gwen, and then like, and she was told like this has evidence that you like were selling drugs or whatever.
Mm-mm.
But
Okay.
yeah. Anyway, let's look at our stats. Safi accept or reject Safi. 68% agreed. Okay, I'm in the majority there. 32% refused. Safi still believes in you. Okay, so I mean, I don't know what that means, but only the future will tell. We'll never know what the future is unless they make a continuation to this game. But yeah, like graffiti critic. 76% Max critiqued graffiti in Blackwell bathroom. 24% Max did not comment on graffiti in Blackwell bathroom. Okay, so we're in the majority there. Oh. Finding Loretta, 37%. Max found Loretta in the storm and helped her. 63%. Max did not find Loretta in the storm. Wow, okay, well, I mean, realistically, I didn't want to help her out. But I only did it because, well, you know me, I interact with everything, yeah. But if I had had the option, I would have been like, fuck you, kick rocks. 38%. Max reflected at the bowling alley. So I'm in the minority there because 62% they did not reflect. They just immediately spoke to Caminero. So another minority there. That's probably why 63% did not find Loretta in the storm because like they just immediately spoke with Caminero.
Yeah.
Like, yeah,
Plus, also her clothes were. You saw how dark and bluish the background was,
yeah.
so yeah, she blended in.
Because the only way to find Loretta and reflect at the bowling alley, like you kind of had to like walk around before talking to Caminero. So. Nightstand librarian, 55%. Max looked at all the books on the motel nightstand. Okay, that was me. That's what I did. 35%. Max looked at some of the books on the motel nightstand. 10%. Max did not look at any of the books on the motel nightstand. Chloe's lockpicks, 94%. Max reminisced on the Chloe's lockpick set. 6%. Max did not find Chloe's lockpick set. Okay. Loretta's attitude, 62%. Loretta had a change of heart in how she reports stories. Okay, I'm glad to hear that. You know what? I'm glad to hear that. Loretta still pursues stories as doggedly as ever. Okay, you know what? I'm glad to hear that the game is telling me that, yeah, she's 100% like, trying to change her ways. So you know what? Maybe it's a good thing that I was so hard on her because maybe I would have been in the 38% had I coddled her, right? So because I was pretty cold and anytime you interact with Loretta and they gave me like fucking options and shit to talk to her, I always picked the mean ones or the meanest ones that they sounded mean to me, right? So but anyway,
Where are you,
62%.
a mean girl?
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, Reggie's feelings, 18%. Reggie is
Real
upset
girl.
you kissed Vin. Okay, you see? Hey, look, good thing I didn't kiss Vin. Reggie and Vin have reconciled, question mark. Okay. That's 74%. 8%. Max didn't speak with Reggie in North Quad. 74%. Abraxas election, 74%. Vin plans to run again. 26%. Vin dropped out of the race. Okay. I wonder how you get that 26% of him dropping out of the race.
Mm.
Very interesting. Anyway. Gwen's next move, 13%. Gwen accepted the committee's decision. 47%. Gwen will keep fighting the committee's decision. 40%. Gwen chose to move on from Caledon. Interesting. How do you get those other two? Those other two kind of seem synonymous with each other.
Which ones do you mean? The 13, the 40%?
Yeah.
I guess more like the no, Gwen accepts. That means she accepted the fault. She accepted the wrongdoings.
Oh, okay. That oh
Well,
yeah, I sold drugs type shit.
yeah. And while the 40% is like she just abandons everything. She just runs from the problem, the obstacle. I think. While the
Oh,
47 is like she actually faces
I
the obstacle because she knows there's that she's innocent.
I think I know how you get that 13%. It's if you let her burn the USB.
Okay.
That's probably how that's probably why she accepts the committee's decision, because if she burns the USB, that means she doesn't see the video footage, right? And she doesn't see that in the video footage that she's looking straight at the camera, and then she doesn't put two and two together that Safi transformed into her, right? So that's probably why she just ends up accepting it, because since she doesn't have any of that knowledge, she's like, I guess I did sell drugs. Oh well, like, you know. So that's probably how you get that 13%. 12% Yasmin's attitude. Okay. Yasmin voluntarily stepped down as president. 5% Yasmin fought the board to remain president. Wow. Oh my gosh. If I had got that 5%, there would have been no redeeming Yasmin. I would have been like, you're a bitch. You're an actual bitch. You're a fucking loser. 83% the board forced Yasmin out of the presidency. So I'm not gonna lie. The same thing with Loretta. I got the good ending with Yasmin, because the 83% would have been, that's what you get. That's your just desserts, right? That's what your bitch ass gets, right? But here the 12% is, no, she's actually making the choices, like the steps, the decision to be a better person. And she recognizes, hey, I wasn't fit for this position. I abused my power, so I'm gonna step down. So you know what? Good on you, Yasmin. You know, that's what's up. I'm glad to see that in this little overview. And again, maybe I got that because, you know, I didn't check on her and I didn't say the she's your mother thing. You know, like maybe that's how we got to that point, because I made those decisions. So that's what's up. 50-50. So this is crazy, and this is the second 50-50 we see here. Post-storm moment of reflection. So I'm in the 50% that Max reflects in North Quad after the storm, and then the other 50% is where they just didn't do that. Talking to Moses about Safi. 12% Max told Moses Safi was justified in what she did. 56% Max told Moses she wasn't giving up on Safi. So that's probably the like people change thing. 25% Max told Moses she'll be here if Safi comes back. How do we get that one? And 7% Max told Moses that she's done with Safi for good. Okay, so that 7% is probably if you refuse. If you refuse Safi, like, she probably just still fucks off and leaves, and then you're like, nah, fuck her. I'm okay. I'm gonna say this, another thing too. I'm okay with agreeing with Safi as well, because it's like, you know, if I'm putting myself in Max's shoes, right? If this is my friend, I'm always gonna look for the good in my friend. So I'm not just gonna flat out like, no, bro, like, you know what I mean? Like, if I see my friend has struggled, she's like, they've been wronged, whatever it might be, right? And they're trying to take this decision, like, I'm be like, let's see where it goes. So yeah, I'm with you. Obviously, up until the point where, like, you know, something goes astray, then I'll step up and like say something. But, you know, but I would never do that 7%. I would never be like, nah, fuck that. Like, I'm done with them for good, barring all the information that I have of, like, you know, but she was just like, they were justified, like, they, you know, to an extent, like, a lot of wrong was done to them. So I'm okay with.
There's one thing that still concerns me when she kept saying we're cursed with Maya. It kind of sounded like Maya had a bigger role to play in this game.
Again, that's just part of the whole, like, unresolved, unanswered things, which is why this ending just kind of fell a little flat, you know, like, because I'm with you on that too. It's like, bro, like, it made it sound like, I don't know, Maya also had powers, because why is she cursed like us? You know what I mean? Like, we have powers. Are you trying to say she had powers? Like, I don't know, bro. Like,
yeah.
But whatever. Anyway. That's it. Damn, Life is Strange. Damn, this is the first game we finish in 2024, bro. I'm gonna get Astrobot next, bro. Yo, this is honestly, like, I'm not gonna lie to you. This is like a full circle moment as well, because many years back, some years back, when I started streaming, one of the first few games I played and finished was Life is Strange as Max. And now here we find ourselves playing another Life is Strange as Max, and it being the first game we finish this year. So, you know, it's kind of like damn, you know. Like we're here again. Very familiar territory. All right, that's about it. Yep, yep. That's it. I'm gonna end the stream now. Let's turn off my webcam. Ooh. And then
I do not trust you, don't trust myself, but someone was listening when I called for help.